PC, David again. I wanted to post a response for a contest idea that Dereck recently put online about asking us to talk about why music. Hey Dereck, how you doing? I wanted to post a response for you here, mate, because it's a topic that's really very interesting, extremely broad, but also very direct and a thoughtful thing to think about. So I know you wanted a fairly short response. I'll try and keep this as short as I can. I could go on for days about this particular topic, but I'll try and be as concise as I can. So why music? You've heard a lot of people talk about music being a universal language, which it is. It's a very common thread through a lot of different cultures and across many and all countries, really. So it's a very involving pastime, something that everybody can get involved with and draw pleasure from. I think for me that's one of the main reasons why it's so popular. It seems to speak to everybody. Me personally, it's just something that's always been in my life. I've always enjoyed it. Been brought up on it. Certainly always introduced to different kinds of music and different artists, different records. But beyond music being just perhaps something that you listen to, or in fact as a collection of songs that you listen to or perhaps that you own, for me music is more than that. It's more than just songs on an iPod or records on a shelf. The songs themselves seem to take on a life of their own in a way for me, and they actually become almost more like a companion in a way. It's perhaps an unusual way of describing it, but music has a really powerful way of ingraining itself, I think, in your life. And particularly in your past. I think also music is extremely powerful at helping to recall memories. So it's one thing that your brain really actually responds to quite positively as well, insofar as when listening to a particular piece of music that perhaps you haven't heard for 10, 15, 30 years. I find often when I do hear that music, one of the first things that happens is all of these memories just come into mind. So that's one thing that music has that I think's a real powerful thing, and something I enjoy a lot. It's also something that you can use to great effect if you're wanting to remember a time in your life, or remember a particular person or an event. Listening to certain music that perhaps you listened to during your high school days or at your wedding or anything like that can really help to evoke all those thoughts and all those memories of the past. So that's a really powerful thing. Something else for me personally is playing music. That's a whole other thing. That sort of becomes a little bit more tangible in my opinion, and also I guess when I'm playing guitar, it offers me an opportunity to perhaps disconnect a certain part of my brain from everyday life and just lose myself in the moment a little bit, and just free my mind to just have whatever thought or emotion go through it and come out of it at the time. So that's also something that can be quite therapeutic as well. If you've had a rough day at work, or you've had an argument with somebody, or whatever it might be, playing guitar for me is the same that it might be for Michael Jordan standing at the free throw line shooting 100 free throws. It's just something that clears the mind but keeps your fingers busy and keeps your mind and your brain active. It becomes a physical thing as well. but it's certainly at its core it's a very enjoyable pastime and something I'll never stop doing. So there you go, Dereck. There's just a few quick thoughts about music, what I think of it, why I think it's so fantastic, and a little bit about what it means to me. So I hope you enjoyed this response. Thanks for the great contest idea. It was really a thoughtful idea and one that I enjoyed giving some thought to. So congrats on it. Good luck with all the responses. To everybody else, thanks for checking this out, and we'll see you soon.